Imagine the Korean demilitarized zone in the scorching summer of 1976, where a single white poplar tree stood in the joint security area. This tree blocked the line of sight between two United Nations observation posts, and no one could have guessed that a simple attempt to trim its branches would lead to a mobilization of aircraft carriers, nuclear bombers, and thousands of elite troops. On August 18th, 5 South Korean workers and 11 American and South Korean soldiers approached the tree for a routine pruning mission. Suddenly, a group of North Korean soldiers appeared, and their commander claimed the tree had been personally planted by Kim Il-sung. When the Americans refused to leave, dozens of North Korean reinforcements arrived and attacked the group with clubs and the workers' own axes. In the brutal struggle, Captain Arthur Boniface and Lieutenant Mark Barrett were killed. The world held its breath as the incident threatened to ignite a new war on the peninsula. President Gerald Ford realized that simply ignoring the incident would show weakness, so he ordered that the tree must be removed entirely, but in a way that would leave North Korea paralyzed with fear. The mission was named Operation Paul Bunyan, after the mythical American giant lumberjack. 3 days later, at 7 in the morning, a massive convoy moved toward the tree. This was no ordinary gardening crew. On the ground, 16 engineers with chainsaws were protected by 2 infantry platoons and 64 South Korean Special Forces experts in Taekwondo who stood ready for hand-to-hand combat. In the skies, 20 utility helicopters and 7 Cobra attack helicopters circled, while B-52 Stratofortress bombers and F-111 fighters flew in plain sight of the enemy. Off the coast, the aircraft carrier USS Midway moved into position. North Korea responded by sending hundreds of soldiers with machine guns to the border, but they stood frozen in awe as they watched the Americans methodically dismantle the tree under the protection of a massive armada. After 42 minutes of heart-pounding tension, only a small stump remained. Not a single shot was fired, but the message was clear. The United States had demonstrated that it was willing to risk total war over a single tree to protect its people and its honor. It remains the most powerful display of intimidation in military history, proving that sometimes the best way to keep the peace is to show that you are absolutely ready for war.